Right, so as I say, generally speaking, setup's pretty good, okay? I think grip pressure sometimes does get a bit tighter sometimes if we're swinging a golf club. Sometimes we just want to try and control that club more, so it's always worth just being mindful of that grip pressure, okay? But generally speaking, setup's in a good spot, okay? So back to now, we're making a nice turn. We're not having that club got to go out in the sort of weird angle you had before, okay? Yeah. You're rotating the body. You've rotated your shoulders and your head staying nice and neutral. Before you used to have to turn with your neck, and your neck would sort of get a bit cranked there. So we're getting in a nice spot here now. And the same in this case, a bit of a smaller backswing there, okay? This is looking at a different kind of movement to control the arms, okay? As we get the swing back here now, we can see we're making a nice wide movement with the swing on the way back. Your arms are maintaining some width, which is great because your body's turned. As you then swing through the golf ball, the problem is now your right sort of dropping down, sort of trying at the golf ball. As you come through here now, because the right sort of dropped down, the arms pulled in, left arm just disappeared behind your torso now, and a very sort of tucked up, close sort of position. So when the hands kind of get level with your shoulders and your chest, I mean, it's almost a really tucked in here, yeah? So the practice drill for you is just purely based around kind of, can you control your arm to do what you want to do? Yes, distance will be less, obviously, okay? But as you start swinging through now, look at that movement, yeah? That now, to me, is a nice sort of sequence and control. Now, we want to get the better speed here now. The angle is going to be kept in the wrist and the arm there. From there, we're going to be snapping the wrist through. So we get to here now, the unhinging of the wrist here gives the power, and the body then goes through with it. That's a very, very different finished position. Yeah. Now, even though this swing on the right has less momentum, yeah, it's slower, but a smaller backswing, you weren't trying to hit it so far. You've got the body rotating earlier and further by this point than you have with that one, yeah? So this one on the left has all very kind of like tucked up and stuck here, very narrow and cramped, okay? Very bendy and losing control, yeah? And that's going to lend itself to you catching the golf ball off this part of the club here, yeah? Part of the reason why you did that was the club was coming a bit over the top. You were catching the hosel, and your reaction was catch the inside part of the club there, okay? So we can get the club working wider. Then we can, okay? If we can get that club swinging wider, okay, get that width and extension this way, back and forth, then we can get a wider, longer, and a better contact, yeah? It means the body's working less to get the most out of your shots, yeah? What we don't want to be doing is trying to throw the body at the golf ball and then react by pulling the arms and tucking them in to get that shot.
Practice, would you think it'd be...
I would practice that length of swing, yeah. Practice that length of swing back and forth. Yeah, exactly. Get that length of swing is what you want to try and do each time back and forth this way, and then make the swing longer and longer and faster, yeah? You're going to build up that thing, but you're controlling what the arms do as you swing the club. So if you're in the net there at home, just practice swinging now with the arms to point the screen. Yeah, the club shaft like a sword. I'm going to point, I knight you now, net golf ball or whatever. So you're swinging through to there, not this tuck. And obviously from here now, your arms would continue on up over your shoulder and finish around your head, yeah?
Yeah.
But until you get to that point, then we want to maintain some width there with that swing, get that wider movement, okay?
Yeah,
Does that kind of make sense then, yeah?
It does, yeah.
Excellent, very, very good.